The Blossom Tree, a mother's secret and a son's return. This is a moonrobe story. Written by Anna. And edited with the assistance of AI. Some stories don't shout. Yet they make the whole heart tremble. This is one of them. A mother. A son. And the man they both loved more than anything. The husband and father worked for an organization providing aid in war-torn regions. His wife had spent years urging him to leave the dangerous missions behind. Eventually, he promised her, "This will be my last trip." But the mission ended in tragedy. He was fatally injured and never came home. In the weeks before he left, he had built a swing for his young son, fastening it to the old cherry tree in their garden, which at the time was heavy with blossom. A photograph was taken on their final day together. The father pushing the swing. The boy laughing as petals drifted around him. That photograph, and the father's wallet, became the boy's most treasured possessions. As a child, he held on to them as if they could somehow keep his father close. As he grew older, life moved him from place to place. New cities. New jobs. New beginnings. During one of these moves, the photograph disappeared. The wallet, worn by years of handling, began to fray and crack. Still, he kept it. It was the last thing his father had ever touched. Then one day, while visiting his mother, he spotted the photograph in her bedroom. The very picture he had mourned for years. Shock turned quickly to anger. "Why did you take it? Why didn't you ask?" he demanded. His mother offered no explanation. He took the photograph with him. But the distance between them grew. For months they barely spoke. He couldn't understand how she could have taken something so precious without a word. What he didn't know was that his mother had been quietly working on something. With his birthday approaching, she found herself at a loss. Her son was successful, independent. What could she possibly give him that would mean anything? Nothing seemed personal enough. Nothing seemed worthy of the memories he carried. So she sought out a craftsman. Someone who understood wood, stories, and the weight of remembrance. Together, they created something far more than a gift. A message. A bridge. An apology. On the morning of his birthday, a delivery driver knocked at his door and handed him a neatly wrapped parcel. He opened it with mild confusion. Inside was a medium-sized, beautifully lacquered wooden box. On its lid, burned into the surface with delicate pyrography, was the cherry tree in full bloom. And the swing his father had built for him. Exactly as it appeared in the photograph. His hands trembled. A sharp, aching warmth spread through his chest. Tears gathered before he could stop them. In that moment, he understood. His mother hadn't wanted to take the memory from him. She had wanted to preserve it. To protect it. To give it back to him in a way that would last. The box wasn't merely a present. It was a sentence she had never been able to say aloud. "I didn't want to take it from you. I only wanted it to survive." He wept openly. Holding the box to his chest, he realized something else too. Now he finally had a place to keep the things he feared losing. The worn wallet. The rediscovered photograph. And every fragile memory of his father. He left immediately for his mother's house. No words were needed. The forgiveness was already there. In their embrace. In the memory of the cherry blossom. And in the glossy wooden box. That had quietly put everything right.